All right, guys, we're going to look at the Victorinox Air Boss. This is the 241598 automatic, fully brushed Victorinox Air Boss, 42 millimeter. So now that you've checked it out on my 7¼ inch wrist, let's pop it off wrist so we can talk about the watch. Now, I have to say before we get started, big thanks to Enrique for letting me check this out. Another Discord member of mine that I met out in California. It was awesome to meet everybody. And a few guys relinquished the watches that they were wearing at the time. They had these on their wrist. And I was like, yeah, that'd be a cool watch to do a video on. And they're like, boom, off the wrist. And they're like, here, take it. That means a lot to me, guys. It really does. So big thanks for Enrique for letting me check this out. I'm going to get this video made and return the watch to him as soon as I can, which is going to be today. So also display case back. All right. 42 millimeter case, 52 lug to lug, 15 millimeter thick. It's got a date and a chronograph and it's an automatic. It's going to be a little thicker, guys. Don't freak out about that. 21.9 millimeter lug width, 22 mil. You're going to be able to stuff pretty much any 22 mil in there. 7 millimeter crown. It is a push-pull crown. Has 100 meter water resist. Weighing in this configuration at 113 gram. Now this is a Vario strap. This is not the strap that these would typically come on. This was a strap that actually Enrique won in one of my giveaways. Yeah, it was a bunch of straps that I gave away, and he paired it up with this. I think it matches the color palette, the tones and everything. I think this gray Vario strap works really well. So I'll put a link in the description to both Vario, just in case you're after one of these straps, and I'm going to put, I couldn't find a direct link to Victorinox for this model. The only other things I found were like for Joma Shop, which they don't have any, they're out of stock. And then I found one for Amazon. I do have an Amazon affiliate program thing, so I'll put my Amazon affiliate link to this watch from Amazon. If you're interested in picking one up, you can pick it up on Amazon for $670.40. So, if you use that link and then you buy anything, once you click on that link, when you buy anything on Amazon, I will get a portion or like a percentage from the sale. It's not like it costs you anything extra. I get like a thing from Amazon once a month, like an Amazon credit or something. Anyway, so let's check this bad boy out. I am a big fan of that green color that is the pigment for the C1, C3, whatever lume they're using, but I just love that color when it's laid out with like a silvery or white type dial. That combo just works for me for some reason. So you have all applied indices, basically the two little circles up there corresponding with the triangle at the 12, and then you have Arabics all the way around. Some of them interrupted. The 3 you can kind of tell is a little interrupted. The 1 from the 11, and then of course the 9 over here is interrupted, and then the 6 is absent, which was kind of a smart play. It balances out top and bottom. And with this Valjoux or ETA 7750, the way it's configured with the date over at the 3 o'clock here, instead of being canted like the Air Boss that I videoed a long time ago, it was smart to just exclude the 6, I think, versus having it, well, you wouldn't be much left of a 6 anyway with that sub dial. Oddly enough, because that is a 12-hour sub dial down there, as the chronograph hand is running, there's a 6 down at the bottom of it. So coincidence or by design or whatever, I don't know, it just kind of works that way. You have your running second at the 9 o'clock. At the 12 o'clock, you have your minute counter, which apparently has just went all the way around. So if you watch here as the chronograph hand crosses over the 60, you're going to see 1 minute register at the top. Click, see? Works every time. And then I also like the applied shield Victorinox logo just above the Victorinox Swiss Army branding over there, just inboard of the 3. And they're outlined with polished to match the polished sword handset. This is just a well done watch, guys. And you get to see the 7750 movement in action. So you can see it clicking away there. And then if you want to play around with the pushers, you can actually see the mechanical side of things, happen as well. So you can see when I push the start stop here on the chronograph, you can see what it does to that arm. And then the reset jumps out all the gear train and puts it over to 0. So I'll start that again as we talk about it a little bit more so you can see what it actually does, because it'll zero out your minutes, your hour, and the chronograph hand, and then it'll snap back instantly to the 0 position. Honestly, I don't know what the retail price is on this, so if I can find that information, I'll put it down below, but I really couldn't find it. The 7750 is just an icon. There's a reason why so many brands use it. It's just such a solid, well-rounded movement, and you can get it in different configurations depending on what layout they want to accomplish. This is more of the classic 7750. It's not the 7753 or all the other different variations. This is the more traditional style where you have, you know, your hour, minute, sub-dial for the running second, your 12-hour, and then your minute, and then of course the date. So might as well let that run go around. I'm going to go ahead and stop it now so you can see it snap back into place. It just instantly snaps back into place like it should. All right, guys, let me kill the light so you can check the lume on this. And even in low light, I mean, look how the light catches the polished indices, sword handset. This color combo is just perfect. This really did catch my eye when Enrique, because you know, at that meetup and pretty much anytime I go out and about, I'm paying attention to what's on people's wrist. And there was a few watches that stood out. This one stood out. The Bell & Ross that Scott was wearing stood out. There was a bunch of them, but a few of them I was able to get the guys to relinquish them so I could do the video for them. So decent lume on this as well. A little bit lighter on the inboard stuff than, you know, compared to the hour, minute, and then even the running seconds. But the rest of it's not like super weak or anything. It's still visible. I'm guessing it's probably C1 though. I'm not sure what lume has that beautiful green color in the daylight, but I really like it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next vid.